If you like watches with fun colors, you're going to want to take a closer look at this one. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're taking a deeper look at a beautiful Super Seawolf with a very fun colorway. Before we dig into its details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. The watch is 40 millimeters in diameter with a 48.3 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's 13.5 millimeters thick and powered by a Swiss automatic chronometer movement. The watch case for this one is the very classic Super Seawolf from Zodiac. This one is a special edition with the name Aquamarine Dream. The name and color of the watch give tribute to the clear waters of Nassau in the Bahamas. I personally think this really cool combination of aquamarine and seafoam looks incredible on the watch. Even with more big brands experimenting with color in different ways on watches, I still haven't seen anything quite like this one. The overall design of this watch is very much classic dive watch with a cool vintage twist. Zodiac has its roots deep in the dive watch history, with original models dating back to the 1950s. I find these modern versions to be particularly attractive. I think the case design is beautiful, the proportions are great, and the use of a mineral glass insert on the bezel looks really cool. I also really appreciate that for about $1,500 US, we're getting certified chronometer movements inside these watches. That's quite a benefit in this price category. Getting a bit more hands-on with the watch, you begin to feel the attention that goes into the production of these. This Jubilee-style bracelet is gorgeous, it feels great, and it matches the case profile beautifully. The metal finishing is impressive, with gorgeous differentiations between matte and polished surfaces that give great visual interest. The dive bezel itself is also really nice to use. It's got a good, satisfying click with little backplay. The grip is great, and the alignment is perfect. Overall, I think the production quality here is top tier, especially when you consider the price point. The watch also has a nice sapphire crystal with a tiny bit of dome to it. As I spend more and more time around watches, one thing has remained the same. I'm always impressed by a good bracelet, and this is a good bracelet. Not only is it just visually appealing, but it's quite sturdy for a Jubilee style, and it has a really cool Zodiac signed deployant buckle here underneath, butterfly style. The buckle has a low profile, and I really like this fold-over logo. It does make it a little bit harder to operate, but it looks so good. I'd say the bracelet and clasp are a true high point of this watch and the whole collection. The case back is beautiful. This one is a special edition that says, "I'd rather be swimming." Underneath is a Swiss-made chronometer-certified movement, which, as I mentioned before, is great at this price point, and it's also got 200 meters of water resistance. The lume is not crazy, but it's definitely sufficient. It is very visible in dark conditions. It does also have a lume pip on the dive timing bezel, so this could be used that way. On the wrist, this 40mm beauty feels incredible. It looks fantastic and sits nicely right in the center of my 8-inch wrist. This is not a big watch, and at 40mm, I suspect the majority of wrists will be able to wear this with no problem. Also, being full stainless steel, including the bracelet, it doesn't feel particularly heavy for that construction. With the Super Seawolf case having a relatively low profile, I find the balance between the watch case itself and the bracelet to be very pleasing. Zodiac occupies a really cool space in the watch marketplace. At $1,500 US with an additional strap, this particular watch is super interesting to me. It seems like $2,000 is often the starting point for Swiss-made watches, so at this price point, I think Zodiac has a hit on their hands. There's a lot to love about the Super Seawolf, and in this fantastic colorway, it makes it even more exciting. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.